Haircut, haircut.
Haircut. Yeah, I got a haircut.
What's up, y'all? Another day, another video of me completely capping you about what I was gonna hit next. I'm really bad about that. I actually need to be probably more on top of that, but hey, I'm recording at least. That's all that matters. Being consistently good is better than being occasionally great. Quote of the day. I did not come up with that on my own. If I did, I'd be like the next Aristotle. So today is kind of like an active rest day. Still gonna have my normal workout in the video. Just gonna do abs, forearms, calves. Maybe not calves. I'm not a normal calf skipper, but I walked up like so many hills today and my calves are burning then, so I might chill out on them today, but for sure forearms and abs at least. Today's video, I kind of wanted it to be themed about like a lot of mistakes that people make as to why they cannot get past a plateau. People plateau for all different sorts of reasons. I'm gonna start from the most shallow reasons down to like the really big ones that you're probably neglecting. I have 3 or 4 in mind, like a main 3, but like also I might add like a little 4th one that people don't really realize, but helps a lot for sure in terms of like your mindset when it comes to being in the gym and when it comes to pursuing growth. So the first thing, believe it or not, there are people in the world who just like do not go hard enough in the gym, like at all. They just kind of tickle their muscles and they're like, that's it for the day. That is my workout after they just like train like a pussy. And I know that's for sure not you. Like you're not the one training like a pussy. For sure. That is not you. Because, you know, I won't say what I was gonna say, but just know, I know that's not you who's training like a pussy. Yeah, it's just like people do not go hard enough. They don't push themselves enough. They don't go to failure or like close enough to failure. I mean, there are times to go to failure. There are times to go maybe 1 or 2 reps off failure. But for the most part, like you should be pushing yourself to the fullest extent. You're just doing a disservice to yourself if you're not going that hard. So that's reason number 1 for why you might be at a plateau. But like that's typically not the reason people are stuck on a plateau. The second one, which is far more common, maybe the most common between actually 2, 3, and 4 here are like, I'm sure one is more favored than the other, but these are all like very, very common things that people do not do, that people do not track. And the first thing is like, you could be going as hard as you want in the gym, but you're just not tracking your sets and reps, man. Like, what are we doing? What do we do? Why? It's the big 2025. Why are we not tracking reps and sets? You have a notes app. You don't need to be like that dude with a booklet. Like if you want to be like that, there's no hate. I'm just saying you have that resource. You have a notes app on your phone. If you don't have a phone, you can get a little handheld book like I was just saying and write down stuff it stuns me. Like if you're not tracking, like it's crazy. This kind of gives a hint as to what I'm going to talk about next. But like say when you're in a deficit, if you're not tracking like sets, reps, what movements you're hitting, if you're hitting PRs, if you're progressively overloading, like if you're not tracking that shit and you're in a deficit, you're gonna lose muscle fast. Like you're gonna lose it so fast. It happened to me a couple of years back when I wasn't like, I thought I was so big into the gym and I thought I was doing things right, and it's like I still like, why was I not tracking sets? So now I'm projecting that onto y'all, like don't do that shit. You will lose muscle fast or you will not get past that plateau. If maybe you are eating in a surplus, make sure you're tracking shit. And that gets to my next reason of things that you should be tracking. And this is probably maybe arguably the most common one, your diet, your freaking diet. I'm not as passionately going to diss this reason because a lot of people just maybe don't take things that seriously when it comes to training. Maybe they just want to train and eat like whatever they want, and a part of me gets that. Like I love to eat, but if you're trying to take it to that next level, you need to clean up your diet. Like if you're trying to get that step above, if you're trying to look better, if you're trying to hit a PR, your diet is where you are chiseling your body, where you are getting that next step. You just need to be tracking macros. If you're in a deficit, you need to be tracking that. Make sure you're tracking what's going on in the gym as well. And at the same time, if you're in a surplus, maybe make it a small surplus and you will for sure beat that plateau. Just putting better fuel in your body is like, you would not believe what your diet would do to you on a leg day or like maybe just on a chest day, your diet plays a lot into injuries as well. If you are not drinking enough water in the day, try to drink a gallon. Like, people think that's a lot, but imagine if you just downed a bottle of water every 2 hours. Say you're getting 8 hours of sleep, you're awake for 16 hours in an ideal situation. Being awake for 16 hours divided by 2, you're drinking 8 bottles of water. There's about, rounding up, 17 ounces per normal bottle of water. You're getting 100 and... Am I doing this math right? 8 times 7 is 56. Okay, you're getting 136 ounces of water, assuming you just did that every 2 hours. We just downed a water bottle. Water plays a crazy part into it as well. Another thing on the diet aspect, this is kind of a very elongated reason, but there's so much that has to do with diet that helps you. Your pre-workout meal, your fucking pre-workout meal. You need a good pre-workout meal. If you're in a deficit, maybe concentrate all your carbs, maybe not all, but like a majority of your carbs before your workout, so you can be powerful, so you can get a good pump, so you have strength in your lift, because I mean, that's what you're trying not to lose, is strength in that situation. But even in bulking, you want a bunch of carbs before your lift so you're strong, so you just feel good, and that goes hand in hand with water intake. This next one is maybe the hardest to get down. A lot of people struggle with this one, and I don't want to say for bad reason. There are a lot of things that happen in our life. We're busy, but like sleep. Worst case scenario, try to get 7 hours. Me, I am always trying to get 8 or more. That is just like really good scenario, 8 or more hours of sleep. If I get less than 8, that's fine, but I really am always trying to never get less than 7 hours of sleep. You have no idea how much, like, that is literally where the muscle growth is made. That is where your body recovers. That is where you get the adequate recovery in order to do better in the gym next time you're in there. Yeah, when it comes to trying to break this plateau, you got to be, one, not training like an actual idiot. Just go hard. It's not that hard. Track your sets or reps, track your food, make sure you're sleeping. All that sounds so simple, but like, to consistently be in the habit of it, that just has to be something that you are dialed in on and that you want to do. Especially if you're trying to take your strength gains, your muscle gains to the next level, if you're trying to not be stuck where you have been in the past. So this last little bit is like kind of like psychological. The music you play in the gym is crazy how that will affect the way you lift, how far you think you can go. When I first started lifting, I was hitting bench PR after bench PR after bench PR because I just kept finding songs that gassed me up so bad. Now take it, those bench PRs were probably like the most horrible form because it was when I first started lifting. It still happened later on in the journey, and like whatever you want to call it, the fitness journey. So much later on, music helped me out so much. Music helped me hit 315 for 5 on incline. It's crazy how much music helps and gets you hyped up and in the right mindset. I've gone over so many genres through the years because you're gonna get bored of some genres of music. Man, SoundCloud is like a gold mine of like just random edits that you can find that will get you hyped up. I'm not saying you can't find that in just like normal music, because man, I was listening to like 80s, 90s rock like crazy when I first started lifting, and that got me so gassed up. It's just a little thing, very psychological, helps a lot. I've also found that maybe going with a friend helps a lot too. Another psychological thing, being pushed by someone else, or being pushed by knowing someone else is watching, or maybe you're in a friendly competition with them. Not like said explicitly, but working out with somebody, there is an aspect of competition no matter how friendly you are with a person, and that pushes yourself too. Pushes yourself to be better in front of them, and I think that helps a lot too. So I've been yapping for a long time now. I'm gonna go in there and hit my active rest day or whatever. Already had my sad little banana and almond butter. I'm so fucking sick of having that bummy ass pre-workout meal, but it's carbs, it's fats, sodium, and I need to wrap up this video pretty quickly. Maybe the outro will be fast, but I have about 10 minutes left on this SD card, I believe. I'll see y'all in there, and we'll get a banger ass day.
Bachi, bachi, bacha, bunda la bachi, 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 bacha, bunda la bachi, 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 bacha, bunda la bachi, 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 bacha, bunda la bachi, 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 bachi.
All right, it was a pretty easy, but still a good lift. Thought it'd be cool to talk about some things that could help y'all in your day-to-day, maybe in the gym or just if you're wanting to hit some new PRs. So let me know if you think there's anything extra that can be done in that regard that can maybe hit past the plateau. So if there's anything else you think helps in your life that has made you break past the plateau, let me know in the comments. And I know if you're watching this and you're not already subscribed that you're going to do that today, because like I know it's not the kind of person you are. But in all seriousness, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, pretty easy lift. I want to say I'm gonna hit back or legs next time I record, but at this point I've said that the past 2 videos and I've straight lied. So hopefully y'all will be seeing this upcoming Sunday. Hopefully the Sunday after that will be a good leg or back day. I will make it a point to try and do that. If I don't, sorry, I will try to pump that out. Let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know what you might want to see in the future. I would love that. Maybe you're wondering, why is Joe wearing scrubs right now? Shut up, bitch. It's because I'm about to go to work and I wanted to finish the outro to this video before I went. Yeah, thank y'all so much. Again, it helps so much to see what y'all want to say. It helps so much by leaving a like, even just watching this video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thank y'all. I'll see you in the next video I make. I'll see you for the next lift, and hopefully I'll drop some Aristotle-esque knowledge next time y'all see me. Thank y'all. See you in the next video.